Hey everybody, I am Nick, also known as the Bearded Housewife, and welcome to another Holidays with the Housewife card tutorial. If you don't know what that video series is, it is my annual holiday event, 12 days full of Christmas card making fun. Today we're talking about this really pretty Christmas church box card. Can you see that? Try to turn it around so you can see some of the windows. There's space on the back for you to leave your message. And of course, it all folds flat. Also included in the download is an envelope that carries on the theme of the card. If you haven't yet, make sure that you hit like and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any card making fun. And with that, let's get to it. Step 1. Get the free SVG cut file. To access my free file library, we're going to head to my website, thebeardedhousewife.com. We're going to head to the Resource Library tab. If you don't have access to the free file library, you can click Get Access. You'll fill out a form and then be emailed the password to enter. But for now, we're going to click Enter the Library. Type in the password and click Enter. And then you'll be brought to all the files. Now, at the time of this recording, I do not have any of the at the time of this recording, I do not have any of the Holidays with the Housewife projects loaded into my file library. So there is a graphic that is popping up on your screen right now that will tell you the number for the specific project that you are watching this video for. Now, at the time of this recording, I do not have any of the Holidays with the Housewife projects loaded into my file library. So there is a graphic that is popping up right now that will tell you the design number of the project that you are watching the video for. So you will click that hyperlink and download the file onto your computer. Go ahead and unzip that file, and then we can open up CRICUT Design Space. Step 2. Upload the design to CRICUT Design Space. Okay, now that we're in a new project in Design Space, we're going to head to Upload, Upload Image, and Browse. Find where we downloaded the file onto our computer, and hit Open, and then Upload. Then highlight the image, and then click Add to Canvas. Step 3. Convert score lines and any text. Alright, the first thing that we need to do is head up to Ungroup. Now let's scroll down to find the envelope. We need to change the score line. This is the score line and this is the cut layer. So highlight the score line, head up to Operation, and change that to Score. Then highlight the group and click Attach. We need to do that for all the other groups that have score lines. Okay, I think I got everything, just making sure. Yep. Now we can go ahead and click Make It. You'll see the 6 mats that are required for this project. You can head to Continue. I'm going to be using medium cardstock. Alright, so I'm going to load my scoring wheel and I'm going to get everything cut. Step 4. Cut out the design. Step 5. Assemble your card. Okay, now that we have everything cut out, it's time to assemble. So we have the church base, These are the steeples, some tabs and some embellishments for the steeples, your windows, and the wreath, and then the envelope. I'm going to take the envelope away just so I have a little bit more room, and we'll come back to that later. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold the church base. So you just want to fold along the score lines. And now we need to burnish the folds. Okay, and now we're going to add glue to this side of the tab, and then we're going to close the box. Give that a good press to make sure that it adheres right. And then you can fold it both ways to make sure that everything sits the way that you want it to. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and add the windows. I'm just running a small bead of glue all around the opening. If you think that this would be easier to do before you fold up the box, that's totally up to you. Now I'm just placing the window on top. There we go. I'm just going to do it this way so it's nice and flat. Now we'll just continue to go around the windows. Okay, all of our windows are on. Now let's go ahead and make the wreath. I like to add the darker green on top of the lighter green, but whichever way you want to do it is totally up to you. So just run a bead of glue around the center of the leaves. And just place the other one on top. And you have your little wreath. Now for the bow, I'm going to show you just a quick little tutorial on how to do that. It's a little bit of a closer shot, so it'll be easier for you to see. Okay, now that we have our bow assembled, we can go ahead and attach that to the wreath. And now we can take the wreath and put it on the largest window. You could also use foam squares for this to make it pop out a little bit more. I'm just tapping lightly just to make sure that it adheres to the window, and then I'm just going to let it stand up to dry. Now let's work on the steeples. So first thing are the little embellishments. This is for the architectural trim on the steeple. So just fold along those little score lines. This back part is the tab. Add glue to that. Fold it down and then place it right on top of this part right here. Give it a press. And then do you see how that kind of pops out a little bit? It just gives it a little bit of dimension. If you want, you can glue down the front of it too, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it floating like that. Do that for the other side. Okay. Now these two tabs, the way that I made them is to hug the windows, and they're going to be tabs to attach the two of these together. So fold along these score lines. And then do you see how this is cut out like the window? So you're going to place this behind here, making sure to line up this edge of the window and this edge of the window. Press that in. Just make sure that it's sitting right. Okay. Do that for the second one. Fold along the score line. Give that a good press. Okay, so we have the tabs attached to one of the steeples. Now we're just going to add glue to the other side and attach the other steeple. I find it easier to do one at a time instead of trying to do both of them, so I'm going to do the left one first. Okay. Now fold that one in. There we go. See? Okay. Now we need to add this to the church box. So you fold the tabs towards you, flip it over, and then fold the tabs towards you, so that when you're looking at this, the tabs go away from each other, they're not facing each other. So now we just add glue to the tabs here. My hands are shaking. I must have had too much coffee this morning, if that's even a thing. Now you just place it inside the box, tuck everything in, and then you're going to want to line up the edge here of the tab with the top of the church. Okay? And then also you push the front of the tab towards this edge right here. Make sure that everything folds nice. There you go. Your church is done. All right, let's set that to the side and then work on the envelope. So you're going to want to fold along the score line. And then burnish the fold lines. Okay. Now we'll add glue to the outside edge of the inlay. And then some around the cross cutout. Take your inlay, place it over that cross. Now, take glue and add glue along the bottom of the side flaps. Bring the bottom flap up and press into place. There we go. Then you just fold this up. It fits nicely inside. You can add your sentiment to the back if you like. There we go. Isn't this card so pretty? I love the all white feel of it. It would be very pretty just to have on your tabletop or as part of your decor. If you make this card, make sure that you tag me in social media. Hashtag Holidays with the Housewife or hashtag Bearded Housewife. I would love it if you would share your CRICUT cards with me in my Facebook group, CRICUT Cards and Paper Crafts with the Bearded Housewife. There's a link in the description below. I hope to see you at the next Holidays with the Housewife video. Until next time, I will see you later. Bye.